So these next couple lessons are all tax return related. So first off, we're going to talk about the individual or personal income tax return, Form 1040. An individual tax return is an official form that a person submits to the federal, state, or local taxing authority to report all taxable income received during the previous year. The tax filing is accompanied by a payment if tax is owed, or a refund is issued if tax was overpaid. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, is the federal taxing authority in the United States, and the form that everyone files every year is Form 1040. If you own a sole proprietorship, a single member LLC, a partnership, or an S corporation, Form 1040 is the form you'll use to pay all of your income taxes for you and the business. A partnership and S corporation have additional filing requirements every year, but all tax owed on business income is still personal income tax to the owners. The individual or personal income tax return is due every April 15th. However, every taxpayer has the option to request a 6-month extension as long as the request is submitted prior to April 15th. But there's a catch. The extension is not a way to stick it to the government and make them wait every last second for their money. The extension is an extension to file, but not to pay. So interest and penalties will continue to accumulate on the amounts owed when you do eventually file. So make sure that when you submit your request for extension to buy yourself some additional time to gather documents, you also pay in a healthy tax estimate to make sure your tax bill is covered and you don't end up paying the IRS interest and penalties that you didn't really need to. So the 1040 is one of those documents that you must save in your own files and folders. In your Dropbox, iCloud, Google Drive, whatever you use for your file management. You should have your 1040s on hand should anyone request them. Don't rely on your tax preparer every time you get a request for your 1040. And in addition to saving the actual form that was filed, you should save all copies of documents that you received, any work papers, emails you had back and forth with your preparer, anything that was used to prepare your tax return you should also keep on hand. You should keep these records and receipts and forms for at least 7 years, should they ever be subject to an audit.